Today I've decided to meal prep for the week with only food that I already have, so no grocery shopping. I am using what's in the cabinets, fridge and freezer, and I've got 4 meals planned out in my little book. This has really made me be creative and think about what food I can eat and what I can make. Especially with the cost of living being so high, I thought this would be a great way to challenge my creativity and think of different meal ideas. Another reason I'm doing this is because I am going away this weekend and it felt silly to buy groceries today on Sunday when I'm leaving on Friday. And I also have breakfast at work for free, so I just thought let's make do with what I have. These meals should feed 2 to 3 people, as like you could have 4 meals for 2 to 3 people, or if you're me and just cooking for yourself, you'll get between 8 to 10 meals out of this, and these can be used for lunch and dinner. I'm not making breakfast because as I said, I have breakfast at work, or I've got eggs here or yogurt here, so I'm not going to show you how to do that. We're going to start off with cooking our grains. So we've got whole wheat pasta, some lentils, and some risotto. These will be the substance of the 4 meals. Lentils will be used for 2 of the meals. So we're going to cook those and then get into the recipes for all of them. Our lentils and pasta are now cooking, so I'm going to chop up this half of an onion that was in the fridge, but I'm going to tell you what recipe number 1 is. So we've got a creamy tomato risotto. So just taking this half of an onion and just roughly chopping it.
And then adding some olive oil and that onion to a pan, and then the risotto to toast.
I'm going to add a veggie stock cube to a pot of water. This is for the risotto. Well, actually, it's half of a veggie stock cube because that's all I have. Need to buy more, but I'll do that next week. No, the week after, because I don't get back until like late Sunday. It's Sunday today. I don't get back until next Sunday from my little trip, so I will not be doing that. And I'm just gonna break down that cube. The risotto is toasting. I'm just gonna mix it around a bit, and the pasta and lentils are both cooking. I am so silly and I completely forgot that this is supposed to be a tomato sauce risotto. So we're gonna take some tomato paste and just throw it in. I don't even know how much I have left in here. I don't think it's very much. It's literally coming out of the sides. That's not great. I'm not feeling confident with the tomato paste. Also, this is not like a recipe video. This is more of a me attempting to make meals out of something when I have no food. All right, this is such, I should have done this with when I did the onions. Okay, scrap that. If you're gonna do this recipe, maybe add the tomato paste earlier. We're not doing that. I do have some tomato sauce that I made earlier in the week, so I'm just going to, I don't know how much I need. We're going to take about a tablespoon and just throw that in and mix. Another tablespoon.
I don't know if I said, but all of the recipes are in the description. So if you want to make any of these, they're there.
I once again forgot another part of this recipe. Well, it's not even a recipe, I'm just making it up. I want chili flakes in this. So I'm gonna add, I'd say that's half a teaspoon. I cook with my heart. I don't know, I don't really follow recipes when I'm cooking. I just kind of do. I make up as I go. And then if it works, like I write down what I'm making, like what idea I have. I write down the things that I think I need. And then I write down what I added and try and make it again. That is how I make my recipes. Very accurate, very scientific. Add some chopped tomatoes. Oh, actually, I wish I'd cut those into quarters. So we're gonna do that now. Silly me. Garlic and herb cream cheese that we're just going to add. as well, and just mix that all in.
I then chopped up some basil to go on top, and I think this is a perfect meal for dinner or like a lunch when you want to feel cozy.
For meals 2 and 4, we've got lentils. They're a bit mushy, which is kind of how we actually want them. If you are going to have lentils like just on their own, I would say I wouldn't make them as mushy, but for the recipes that we have, we want them mushy because the first one is going to be a soup, so it will get like crushed down anyway. And then actually I won't tell you the final dish I was going to, but actually I will, I don't care. It's like a lentil ball, kind of like meatball patty situation, which I've made before and they're really good. So if they're like kind of mushy, it works really well, actually better than them being stiffer, because I've done them when they're not as mushy and it doesn't work as well. So we're going to separate what we need for the soup and what we need for the patties.
I then chopped some onions and added that to a well-oiled pan with some garlic and let that saute and smell delicious.
But we've got some frozen veg. That's just, cauliflower, carrots, peas, and broccoli. So going to add that to cook it. I'm so disappointed it's literally just peas and some carrots. That's sad. I thought I had cauliflower in there as well. I guess I used it up, but it's fine. This will still be good. So I've got my pot of boiling water and I'm going to add some celery salt, garlic salt, and all-purpose seasoning to it because I'm out of veggie stock cubes. Oh wait, am I? I am. It's just an empty wrapper. That's so disappointing. So we're gonna hope that this tastes nice. Yeah, I'll update you. Oh, and maybe I'll add actually some white ground pepper. That might be good. I actually think this might work. I've added all of that in there and it looks like veggie stock in a pot. So I think this will work. I'm just adding everything into the pot. Also the lentils. It looks a bit not great, I'll be honest, but I think once we process it, it'll look okay. I'll show you. Like, that just doesn't look amazing. Doing that processing made it just like go everywhere. So I'm just gonna add it back to the heat. I tasted it, actually tastes really good. I'm just gonna add a bit more white pepper and black pepper to it, but it actually tastes pretty decent, but very salty. So that's why I'm gonna add some of this just to like counterbalance. Ooh, maybe I add a lemon or like a squeeze of lemon to counterbalance the saltiness. That might help. Ooh, I just got a seed in there. Darn it. It's fine, I'll have to search for it. A bit more pepper. We're now going to work through recipe number 3, which is a tuna pasta salad. And it's going to have corn, some tomatoes, feta, tuna, of course, and onion. Yeah, that's what's going in. So that's why we cooked the pasta. I used whole grain pasta or whole wheat, and I'm going to use some frozen corn that is in the freezer. And we're just going to cook this first and then throw everything together in a bowl.
I've added some olive oil to my pasta just so it doesn't stick too much, and then I began cooking my corn and adding the seasoning that I like to it. For fresh vegetables, I decided to use tomatoes and onion and chopped those up to add as well with the tuna.
So now everything is going to go into this bowl.
As you can see, the pasta did stick a bit, but that's okay. And I seasoned as I started mixing. And then added some feta cheese. Actually, this is Greek salad cheese. It's the cheaper version. And then we mix everything all together. And I think this is a really great lunch to take to work or to have at home if you have a really busy day. It's just super easy. and it tastes yummy.
We are on the final meal, and these are our lentil balls. So you're gonna need your lentils, they're nice and mushy, some corn, flour, egg, and an onion. And that's it, and seasoning, whatever seasoning you like. I'm gonna show you the seasoning that I use, but you can use whatever you have.
I ran out of storage on my phone while filming this, so it's super quick, but I just added all of my ingredients to the bowl and seasoned, and then added an egg and some flour and slowly mixed that in until it was combined and made sort of like a dough batter in between situation that I could scoop and put into a pan with oil, and then flipped them once they were golden on each side. And that was it. My little lentil patties, really good for sandwiches, veggie burgers, and these were the 4 completed meals, all really delicious and super easy to make. And the recipes are in the description, and I will slowly be making TikToks of individual recipes for each of them. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.